I'm inviting us all to breathe this morning. And as we're breathing this morning, I'm inviting us to just relax a little bit. I greet everyone. My name is Reverend Jerry Hobby. I serve as the spiritual director of Spiritual Enlightenment and Truth Focused Ministry. I'm inviting you this morning to join us in a moment of mindfulness. And as we're breathing, I'm smiling and I'm so grateful for this day. I'm grateful and I'm sending love out to people everywhere. And that includes my beautiful nieces who are celebrating their birthday. I'm so grateful for them. So grateful for them being a blessing in the world and bringing light to my life. So, in this space of love, right here, right now, I'm inviting us all to step into this place of gratitude for all the blessings, all the good, and all the things and the beings that bring us joy. Just breathe with me this morning as we anchor in this space. I'm going to call it love, perfect love. Perfect love casts out fear, and perfect love reveals itself. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. Today's reading is titled, All Power is Mine to Use Today. We're going to start first with a reading from Deuteronomy, chapter 9, verse 17. And I took the two tables and cast them out of my two hands and break them before your eyes. Power is the capacity to imitate and demonstrate an idea. What God has done on the scale of the universal, I can do in my world, my own world. When God's mind imitates an idea, a new good appears for humanity. When I initiate a holy idea and carry it through to its logistical conclusion, I am fulfilling my divine destiny. Around me is the power of infinite mind, forever revealing new greatness of mind, ease, and possibilities. I now tune myself to the true source of ideas and I execute them in my experience. I have all the power I need, for mine alone is power, and mine thinks by means of me. As I use power rightly, I become a blessing in the world and a success to myself. I select ideas as carefully as I would select a precious gem. I want only those ideas which are worthy of my highest spiritual development. The ideas I have selected include health, prosperity, and creative self expression. These ideas now move through my thinking, backed by my affirmations of truth. They must accomplish their full demonstration in my life, for the law of mind does the work. There is no power outside of the spirit within me. I formally believe that situations, people, and problems had power, but now I see rightly. Today I stand at the center of my world as a distributor of power. I deliberately choose to have God's power in my life act as my perfect health. I open my whole body to its inflow and operation. I select the idea of joy, knowing that as power flows through me, the process is a joyous one. The only power I have is God, but that is sufficient to revolutionize my being. I'm going to invite you to sit in the space of unconditional love. Sit in this space of peace and harmony. Sit in this space of God's ideas, divine wisdom, moving through each and every one of us. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. Today's reading is entitled, All Power is Mine to Use Today. We start first with a reading from Deuteronomy, chapter 9, verse 17. And I took the 2 tables and cast them out of my 2 hands and break them before your eyes. Power is the capacity to imitate and demonstrate an idea. What God has done on the scale of the universal, I can do in my own world. When God mind initiates an idea, a good appears for humanity. When I initiate a holy idea and carry it through my logistical conclusions, I am fulfilling my divine destiny. Around me is the power of the infinite mind, forever revealing new greatness of mind, ease, and possibilities. I now tune myself to the true source of ideas, and I execute them with my experience. I have all the power I need. For mind alone is power. Mind thinks by means of me. I'm going to invite you to unmute yourselves right now. We're going to complete this together by the power of your spoken word. So it's like we're joining as a chorus today, speaking words of truth. So here we are. And if you're on our social platform, you're invited to join in and repeat after us if you're in a safe space. If not, just mindfully embody what is happening right now. As I use the power rightly,
As I use the power rightly,
I become a blessing in the world
I become a blessing in the world
and a success to myself.
and a success to myself.
I select ideas as carefully as I would select a precious gem.
I select ideas as carefully as I would select a precious gem.
I want only those ideas which are worthy of my highest spiritual development.
I want only those ideas which are worthy of my highest spiritual development.
The ideas I have selected
The ideas I have selected
include health, prosperity, and creative self-expression.
And creative self-expression, and they shine brightly.
These ideas now move through my thinking.
These ideas now move through my thinking,
backed by my affirmation of truth.
Backed by my affirmation of truth.
They must accomplish their full demonstration in my life.
They must accomplish their full demonstration in my life.
For the law of mind does the work.
For the law of mind does the work.
There is no power outside of the spirit within me.
There's no power outside of the spirit within me.
I formally believe that situations, people and problems have power.
People and problems have power.
But now I see rightly. Today I stand at the center of my world.
Today I stand at the center of my world.
As a distributor of power. I deliberately choose to have God's power in my life.
I deliberately choose to have God's power in my life.
Act as my perfect health.
Act as my perfect health.
Act as my perfect health.
What?
Yes.
Act as my perfect health.
Act as my perfect health.
As my perfect health.
I open my whole body.
I open my whole body
to its inflow.
To its inflow.
And operation.
And operation.
I select the idea of joy.
I select the idea of joy,
knowing that as power flows through me,
knowing that as power flows through me,
the process is a joyous one.
the process is a joyous one.
The only power I have
The only power I have
is God.
is God.
But that is sufficient to revolutionize my being.
That is sufficient
to revolutionize my being.
Yeah, to revolutionize my being. Just breathe those words in. Simply remembering there is a revolution right here, right now. And that revolution is a revolution of transformation, the highest and the brightest and the greatness unfolding and expressing ourselves and fulfilling itself right here and right now. This day is a day of birth. This day is a revelation where the divine grows and expresses itself beyond that which we cannot even imagine. We live, we move, and we have our being in the space of the infinite. So, in this space, right here, right now, in this grand rising, in this sacred awareness of truth, we honor it. We honor it in the day, we honor it in every experience, and we allow this presence to be the only power that fulfills itself and reveals itself within our day experience, within every breath, within every conversation, within every action. And we remember that with God, all things are possible. With God, that divine initiative of life overflows and expresses itself. And we remember, if God be for us, then who or what can be against us? No thing. So we allow this to be the go-to today, remembering that all power is ours to use today. And we allow this God presence to expand itself, its footprint, its energy, its essence within every cell of our being. And we know that that wonderful blessing fulfills itself right here, right now, in this human experience in practical ways. We breathe and we allow it to be and affirm. And so it is, and now it is. Amen. Amen. Ashe.
And so it is, now it is. Amen.
I'm going to open my eyes. I'm going to look deeply in your eyes. I'm looking in every eye, those here in this virtual space, as well as those that are here on our social platform. I thank you for being here. Thank you for being a blessing in the world. I'm inviting you to go out and allow that power to express in a powerful and practical way for good. That's the greatness of it. And that's the energy of joy for good. Not a false joy, but a joy that lasts forever and ever. So we're honoring that in you today, knowing you are divinely guided and directed. If you were blessed by this experience today, please remember to like us and to share us. This is how we expand our footprint in the world. Thank you again, YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow.